You to the Dustin Poirier and Charles Oliveira fight. I actually picked Dustin to win this fight. I'm gonna tell you guys, but I thought Charles definitely had a chance. I didn't say that he didn't have a chance in hell. I said that the fight should be competitive as long as it lasts, and it did last, and it was competitive as long as it lasts. And while I was watching the fight, I made the adjustment and the read that this fight was not gonna go the distance. Why did I say that? Because both fighters took a lot of damage, gassing out pretty early, going for the finish. And when you go for the finish as a fighter, you are not going to win a decision. That's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. When you go for a finish against a fighter, you're not going to win a decision. And you may get knocked out because you may gas out and tire yourself out. So, yeah, man, it's just super entertaining. Oliveira just showed heart, and what can I say? He's the champ. He's the champ for a reason. He defended his title now, so he's definitely a champion. But it's disappointing though. I kind of wanted Dustin to win the fight, but he didn't. But who does Charles fight next? I don't know. Who does he fight next in 155? I think the next contender is the winner of the Beneil Dariush and Islam Makhachev fight. That's the only fight that really makes sense, though, right? I think the winner of Islam Makhachev, Beneil Dariush, is the only fight that makes sense. That's the next best fight, for sure. That's the next best fight for sure. Oliveira, he's a 4th degree black belt for a reason, man. His control on the ground is amazing. I don't understand why Poirier even entertained the grappling exchanges. And then Mike Brown in the corner is telling him to take him down? What are you doing? Why would you engage in grappling with a guy that's a 4th degree black belt? You're not on the same level of grappling as he is. You're supposed to avoid the grappling. You're supposed to be a striker and stay long, keep the fight at range with kicks. But I don't know, Mike Brown, I guess he saw something that I didn't. Maybe he saw that he could gas him out or something, or maybe catch him in a guillotine, because that's the submission that Charles gets caught in primarily. That's how he normally loses his fights, is by submission. But man, it was super entertaining as long as it lasted. I knew the fight was not going the distance after I saw the first round. There was just no way. They were both fighting at too much of a high pace for me to say, oh, this guy's gonna win or that guy's gonna win. But I'm looking forward to the next fighter that he's gonna fight. Oliveira may hold the belt for a longer time than Khabib, and then Khabib may come back and fight him. But I don't know. I don't think Khabib's gonna come back. It's a bit of a, I don't know. How can you pick against Khabib though? If Khabib were to fight Oliveira in a rematch, I think in a fight, not in a rematch, they never fought before. But if Khabib were to come back and fight Oliveira, then it would be, Khabib would be the instant favorite, right? 100% he would be the instant favorite. But what do you do? Nobody gave a chance. Nobody gave Poirier a chance in hell of winning this fight, which is strange because Oliveira is like a slick guy on the feet, very slick fight on the feet, very good striker. He has quit in the past, but he's evolved as a fighter though. He got better, he evolved, he improved. And that's what you do as a champion, you improve, you get better, you evolve. But what did I think about the fight? So, first round, Poirier won the first round. Second round, Poirier gets caught in omoplata, has to defend it by rolling, gets caught in full guard. And then as soon as that part happens, and Oliveira is on top, landing elbows, slashing him with elbows. I'm like, this is really bad. This is very bad. As soon as it hit the ground, I knew. Very, very bad. Extremely bad. Because Oliveira is so slick on the ground. It's just, you don't really want to engage him somewhere where he's the best. Like, the saying goes in boxing, like, you don't want to hook with a hooker. Because you never want to fight someone where they're the strongest. You want to fight them where they're the weakest. But yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty funny. I'm talking about hookers, right? Never hook with a hooker. It sounds pretty funny, I know. But you see, my point is, if you fight someone where they're the strongest, then you might lose, because that's their skill set. That's like trying to beat a shark in a swimming contest, bro. What are you doing? How are you gonna beat a shark in a swimming contest? Even if you're an Olympic swimmer, you're not gonna be able to beat a shark in a fucking swimming contest, dude. That's exactly how it is fighting Oliveira on the ground. Why the fuck would you go for a takedown on a guy that's a 4th degree black belt? That shows a lack of fight IQ, in my opinion. Dude, you're going to the ground with a fucking guy with the most submissions in the UFC. Are you fucking insane? This guy has more submissions than Royce Gracie. And that guy was one of the founders of the UFC. He was the pioneer. He was one of the founders of Jiu-Jitsu. And he got more submissions than that dude. And you want to go to the ground with him? Seems like you have a low fight IQ. But, you know, respect to Poirier. Like, he's been around forever, and he will continue to be around forever, because he's just so versatile. But where does he go from here, though? He's on a loss now, right? So who does he fight next? I don't know. Like, it's pretty intriguing. Let's see down the rankings. Who can he fight? Maybe he can fight Dan Hooker in a rematch? I don't know. Who else can he fight? Let's see. Conor McGregor rematch? No, he got his ass whooped. How is he gonna fight that dude? That dude got his ankle snapped in half. Shit. But damn, like, tell me what you guys think in the comment section, though. Like, did you guys really think that Dustin was gonna go in there and knock this dude out? Knock this motherfucker out? This dude is like, has the most submissions in the UFC. Just because he quit in a fight before doesn't mean he's gonna quit again. He's evolved as a fighter. He's not the same fighter he once was. He's a better fighter. He's improved. It's intriguing how Oliveira has just changed the landscape of the whole division. And yes, he's changed the whole landscape of the division, because now it shakes things up. I mean, Khabib picked against him, right? Khabib said that Dustin Poirier was going to win this fight, and he lost. You know why Khabib said Dustin Poirier was going to win that fight? Because it makes Khabib look better if Dustin wins, because Khabib beat Dustin. And he wasn't able to fight Oliveira. So because he wasn't able to fight Oliveira, he needs one of his guys that he beat to beat Oliveira to make him look better. And that's how it works. That's the game, guys. But anyways, I'm out. Peace.